Hi everybody, it's Carrie here, and I feel moved tonight to share with you some things about finding our inner peace and growing our confidence, especially when we're going through struggles. I know I see a lot of people struggling on Facebook, and I see a lot of people struggling in life, and it can often feel like we are just taking one thing after another, and you're wondering, when do I even get a break from this, right? And how do I overcome certain things in life? And I'll tell you, sometimes I look at the hands I've been dealt and I'm like, how in the world is this even possible for people to go through all these different things? And I've always felt like there was a reason for them. I've always felt like that journey was meant to happen to me so that I can be an advocate and a voice for other people. And going through divorce is absolutely no different. And you will never hear me slam him. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I feel really good, where I'm at right now. And all I want is for him to be happy, and I just want to be happy too. So that's where we're at. So how though can we find our inner peace and grow our confidence no matter what is going on in our life, especially when it's hard? Number one, this is such a key thing. And a lot of people think this first one is a sign of weakness, but I'm here to tell you it's an absolute sign that you are very self-aware. So the first thing is, do not be afraid to ask for help. That is the first thing I did, you guys. And I would be nowhere mentally, I would be nowhere emotionally that I am right now if I didn't ask for help. I knew I needed people that had expertise in something I've never navigated before. So just like I would ask people for help with Lyme, I'm going to ask for people for help with, how do you navigate this divorce thing? How do you deal with all the emotions? How do you deal with all the stuff that goes with it? And can you do it in a positive manner so that you're constantly moving and growing and evolving and becoming the you that maybe you've missed for a really long time, right? Do not be afraid to ask for help. Whatever kind of professional you feel you need, that is your mind-body connection that says, yes, do that. And if it feels good, or you go, I just want to work on what's going on with me, find somebody that is a fit for you. Maybe your first professional isn't going to be a fit for you, and that's okay. It's going to help you get closer to what you feel you need. And you being uncomfortable, or you may be feeling frustrated with not getting a need met with the person that you need to help you, that's a sign that says you need to move on to someone who is more a fit. And what you get frustrated with sometimes could be something where you just want to work in that session and you're struggling to be able to do that based on that person's style. No big deal. All you have to do is ask for the style that you like. So number one, do not be afraid to ask for help. Number two, follow your gut feelings, you guys. Your gut is always right. And I will swear to you, because it's happened for me, if you don't follow your gut feelings, God will pound things into your head until you actually hear. Or God will make moments happen so that you have no choice but to make the choice that you've been refusing to make, right? Because you justify things. Number three, realize you are the only person responsible for your happiness. And you can't be responsible for anybody else's, okay? Once you realize that, it just frees you up to not taking personal responsibility for anybody else but you. And we get one life. Finally take action. And I'll tell you why. Anytime anybody's thinking about, let's just say something with a relationship, for me, the moments before I made my decision of, yes, I'm all done, I have nothing else left to give. Before I made that, I kept talking to myself as if, did I do enough? Did I try enough? Could I give more? What else can I do? And we know ourselves. We know ourselves when we get to the point where we know that we've done all we can. So what other action is there to take? It was that moment before I verbalized, I'm all done. That was the hardest. Because once I said that, I was so relieved that I knew that was the decision that was just no turning back from, and that was where we were going with it. So action cures all fears, you guys. Not to say that I've navigated this kind of thing before. I haven't. But I'll tell you, there are so many people that have. There are so many people that want to help you do it in such a healthy manner that us thinking or family members or friends telling us that we should keep it between ourselves, nobody's supposed to do life by themselves. And sometimes people think that if you're including other people in your journey, that you're there because you just want to badmouth people. Guess what? Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Nobody has time for that because you have to be busy healing. If you're busy healing, you don't have time to worry about anybody else. You don't have time to spend your energy. You don't want to spend your energy on negative things. Just keep searching for your peace. I promise you it's there. I promise you it's going to feel harder in the beginning. And as you start to give yourself time to heal, as you start to find the things you enjoy again. You know, if you've been sitting there and you have no idea, if I were to ask you, what do you like to do? What do you do for fun? If you're struggling to answer that question, it's probably because you put other people first in your life and you have absolutely no idea. So it feels like there's a big block, right? I encourage you this week to do one thing that you haven't done, that you fully enjoy doing, that for some reason it's just left your world and it brought you such joy. What is it? Is it sitting down with a good book? Is it doing some kind of hobby or activity? Maybe you were a painter before and you stopped for whatever reason, but it really fills you. Think of those moments that just make you feel alive, that just give you peace and just feel happy and make you feel weightless. Spend your time doing those things, and I promise you, the inner peace will keep growing. Your confidence will grow. And it's just by doing things that bring you joy, surrounding yourself by people who bring you joy, and asking for help when you need it. No shame in asking for help. It is an amazing sign of strength. And if anybody tries to tell you that whatever situation you have should be kept hush-hush and only between, say the two of you, that's a lie. That's a lie, because we are not meant to do life alone. Nobody gets married. Nobody has a baby without people there to help support and ask questions of, why the hell would anybody be expected to do divorce alone? If somebody tells you that, that's a lie. Ask for help. Do what you need to do to give peace to yourself, because it's out there. It is out there, and I promise you, amazing things start to happen. When you start putting your energy towards what brings you joy, what do you want? What do you want out of life? Go get it. I hope you guys have a good night.